show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Jordan Lyles. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Misses off the inside, and we're underway on Lou Gehrig Day in Major League Baseball.
First pitch, 7-10.
And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low.
2-0.
Now 3-0. Today a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. That's in there. That's strike one. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now one away.
Batting third. The third
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ryan McMahon.
And that's in there for strike one. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Waters makes the catch. 2 away. And now it's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Pitch is in there. And that's strike one. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. Going to count 1 and 2.
Ball down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. The Rockies strand 1, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, our starter in this one, Chase Anderson. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Bottom of the first, and to the plate for Kansas City, number 11. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Just missed.
Ball.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Anderson checks on first, and he's back safely. Anderson ready to work. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ripped on a line. Doyle hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Sliced hard but foul. Right-hander kick steals. Misses inside, and the count is 1-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The pitch. Runner goes again. Ripped into right field, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Salvador.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Late with the swing there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
And the righty deals. And a ground ball to first. Can't glove it cleanly, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. On the corner for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Doyle drops steps, heads back on it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that's the third out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up here in Kansas City. It's the Royals 1 and the Rockies 0. Back here in Kansas City, and here's the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
Lyles back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Ball.
That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Good eye
That's
right
ball.
there. To third, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Harold Castro stands in. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. And it's
2-2.
even up. No outs. Runner on second. At the belt and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Lopez tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 22. Nolan.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First offering, and it just misses. That one missing inside. Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Runner on at third. One gone. And that's ball four.
Runner, take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1. First and third, one down.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Olivares makes the play. Here comes the runner from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. We're tied at one.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. Tied up here in the early going. Just off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Lyles checks the runner. Jones back in on a dive. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
In the air, right side. Melendez running hard to get it. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Edward Olivares.
The center fielder, Edward Olivares.
The wide to kick the pitch. And that's outside. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Slice to right. Grichuk makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter,
Michael Massey now at the plate.
Massey.
Close, but called the ball. 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That was
well, got to pause on that thought. as that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Charlie Blackmon.
The designated hitter.
Blackmon, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So in now for Colorado, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
No, ball.
Righty delivers.
That missed. That's a ball.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Olivares moving under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and that quickly 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 1. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The wind and the pitch. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react?
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Drew Waters.
The left fielder, Drew Waters.
And the pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's a speed threat, number 11. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Foul ball there. And a pitch. That one the other way. That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Witt takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And a pitch. And a base hit on the line. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. First offering misses the mark.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Close, but called a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Kicks and deals. There's a strike. And he deals. There's a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective.
That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Here's a 3-0. In there at the knees. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
1 out, bases loaded. Now it's the right fielder, MJ Melendez. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Tovar over to second, and that's 2. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 2 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back. On to the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. The right-hander back to work. And a breaking ball catches the corner at the knees. In the air out towards right center. Melendez drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. One away.
The right fielder, number 15,
Randall Grichuk now doubled his first time up. In there for strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses,
No, that
and it's
missed.
1-1.
1-1.
Kicks and fires.
No, that's low.
Looks
Ball.
like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one
that's
inside.
it.
And now 3 balls and a strike. And he takes a strike.
We got a full count.
In the air left field. Waters should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
now batting, the second baseman, Harold.
Next for Colorado, Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
They say
No
you
ball,
win.
2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses
Ball,
with that
outside.
one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one ripped to left. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Throw, and it gets away.
Up next,
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So 2 down. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a curve misses outside. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. So up now for Kansas City, Edward Olivares. Anderson back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And the righty deals. Now one
Ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a 1-2 again. Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Struck out swinging his first time. And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. In the air, left field, down the line. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Drew Waters stands in. Reached on an infield single his first time. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
2 balls, no strikes, the count.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here's a 2-1. And there's a curve through for a strike.
2-2.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Royals leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Kansas City, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brenton Doyle. The pitch. Way high.
1-0.
A little bit low.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Righty to the plate. That's in there. 2-1 now. The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low. Ezekiel Tovar up next for the Rockies. And a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Ezekiel Tovar digs in now. And that's a little high. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out towards left center. Waters under this one. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. There's Chuck Nasty. 1 for 2. Left field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And our score remains 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, number 11. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Went in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Next one misses, and now 3-0. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Throw over to first, and he's back in easily. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. And the 1-0. Runner on the move. And it's fouled away. The pitch. There's a line drive to left field. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Here comes Witt around third. He will score. And they take a 2-run lead. But he throws on the brakes gets back to second.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now Salvador Perez. In there at the knees for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Down the left field line, base hit. Pasquantino rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
MJ Melendez, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. There's a strike. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the lefty gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The 1-2.
Ball low.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering way upstairs. And there's ball four.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. One out. Runners at first and second. And now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. And that clips the inside corner. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses, and the count's full. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now it's the DH, Michael Massey, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. One out, base is full. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
1-2.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bases loaded, 2 down. That one off the mark. Ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. He goes down looking. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 4 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lyles back to work. Just missed. Profar, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Curacao. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt.
2-1.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And here it comes. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
3-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
Goes down looking.
The third baseman, number 20.
Ryan McMahon will hit next.
McMahon.
And that one clips the corner.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ripped into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down. Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. Dribbled up the third baseline. And foul ball.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Base hit center field. They're waving McMahon home. Olivares fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now the right fielder, Randall Grichuk. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Over to Lopez, 1. And that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Drew Waters. The pitch. And that's too high. Action in the pen down there. Dinelson Lamet getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The lefty, the 1-0. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Third baseman, Michael Garcia.
And stepping in is the speedy number 11.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And now it's filled up. That's to third. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. McMahon settles under this one. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Royals 4 and the Rockies 2. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second baseman, Harold Castro. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one. And there's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That just misses.
Ball.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Jones. A strikeout and a walk. First offering, and it just misses. At the belt and fires. Not close with that one. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls,
and it's
2-1
now.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Lopez tosses to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Fastball grooved right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Doyle in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses. And 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Misses outside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 4-2. New arm out of the bullpen, Dinelson Lamet.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 32, Dinelson Lamet.
And to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And the pitch. That misses the zone, 1-0. Into center. Doyle in position. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Perez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
That's low. That's a ball.
1 down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle settles underneath it, and that's the inning. KC down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Clark. 25th appearance of the year for him. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Pasquantino takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Charlie Blackmon digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. And fires in a fastball at 95. Profar gets a piece there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now here is Ryan McMahon. That's in there. And that's strike 1. The tying run at the plate. And that one got a piece of him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Elias Diaz.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that's in there for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Barlow up and throwing. First and second, 2 down. Foul ball. just off the inside edge.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Edward Olivares. The Y to kick the pitch. Ball 1 low.
That's low. That's a ball.
And that one
Ball.
missing
That's
low.
Down.
This to third. McMahon fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Massey.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Just off the inside edge. So 2 balls and no strikes. The wind and the pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Right-handed reliever. And it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And next up for the Royals, Nicky Lopez. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Drew Waters. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low. In the air, fairly deep to right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Michael Garcia.
So the lineup flips over. Number 11 steps in for the Royals. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that is strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Struck him out looking. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 9th inning coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Rockies 2. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Scott Barlow.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Randall Grichuk digging in for the Rockies.
Randall Grichuk.
And a pitch. Barlow, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. And he deals.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Waters has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the second baseman, Harold.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Harold Castro. Ripped to third and caught.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Jones.
So they're down to their final out. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. In there for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Now 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got it. And that'll do it.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.